There are millions of homes out there with small or odd-shaped lawns that are incredibly difficult to water. You're either going to use a big sprinkler on full blast and waste water going everywhere you don't need it, or turn down the pressure and have to move the sprinkler several times to make sure all the grass gets covered. In either case, the grass will die if you go on vacation and there's nobody there to water it. Well, now there's a better way. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to the Aiper IrriSense, which is a brand new smart sprinkler that packs an entire irrigation system in one unit. In the box, you'll find paper manuals, the fully assembled IrriSense unit, a low voltage power supply with extension cables, garden hose connectors, ground screws, and a positioning spike, which you can leave in place over the winter so you can easily reinstall the IrriSense in the same spot next spring, because of course you don't want to leave it outside in freezing temperatures. There's also a hidden compartment that can hold a container of liquid fertilizer for easy application as you water. The unit stands 23 inches tall and has a single nozzle with a rotating head. A pressure gauge on top lets you see how IrriSense varies the throw distance by adjusting an internal flow valve. The power supply needs to be plugged into a GFCI protected outlet, which is likely to be close to your house, but the low voltage extension cables can be safely buried to bring power to the unit. During setup, the app will ask you to set your location so it can monitor weather data. That lets it skip watering if it knows it recently rained or it'll rain in the future. That's a very cool way to save water. The other requirement is obviously access to a garden hose, which can also be buried for a semi-permanent installation as long as you blow it out in the winter. A check valve gets installed on the hose before connecting it to IrriSense. The orange spike gets inserted in the bottom of the unit before you install it. Remember, that stays in the ground over the winter so you can quickly reinstall IrriSense in the spring. The 4 ground screws are required because the water pressure alone can tip the unit over. The kit comes with a ratchet to install the ground screws, but I find it's much faster to just take that hex bit and put it in a cordless drill if you have one. Mapping is the process of training IrriSense how to water your area. Using the 4 joysticks, you can turn the sprinkler in any direction and adjust the distance of the water. Then you click the plus button to add points that outline your area. I initially tested IrriSense in my backyard just to see how it works and how far it would cover at maximum pressure. But I also created several points along the sidewalk so the sprinkler would only water the grass. Although it was a little windy that day, I set a flag in the grass to mark how far it sprays. Then I went back with a tape measure to see the results. Alright, we got 29 feet, which is right about 8.9 meters, just about 9 meters. At 29 feet, the IrriSense can cover an area around 2,400 square feet. But depending on water pressure, hose length, and environmental factors, the coverage can reach up to 4,800 square feet. I really like the way the nozzle disperses the water. Aiper calls this EvenRain technology because it provides the farthest reach but simulates gentle rain to prevent erosion. I live in New Jersey on a 1.1 acre property. Although I have an in-ground sprinkler system with 16 zones, there's an area on the side of my house that never had any sprinklers. So this is a more realistic use of IrriSense because it's a really odd-shaped area that currently isn't getting watered. It mapped the area perfectly, but I noticed some low branches were blocking the stream. So I had to do a little trimming to clear the way and increase the reach. And now you can see how effectively IrriSense waters the grass in that odd-shaped area without wasting any water. And the best part is, I can set it and forget it. I created a custom schedule to water 1/10 of an inch at 8 a.m. every other day. So now I don't need to think about it. And it'll automatically cancel watering if rain is predicted. Be sure to check the video description for links and possible discounts on the Aiper IrriSense. Leave me a comment with your thoughts, and give this video a thumbs up since you made it to the end. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Hey there, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to be the first to know when new videos are posted. Look for HandyDadTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and visit the website HandyDadTV for more great ideas and information.